probably coming on around 1.5 years of age now. And there's 2 of them of that same size, so from that same litter. And then 5 bigger lioness. And then Junior, the young male. Yawning is a very good sign when cats may be starting to get active. So those. There we go. It's either ticks or burrs it's trying to pluck out. Look at how awesome this is. It's hard to believe that this is a live safari and we're sharing with you these wonderful, wonderful moments. It's a concept that I'm still trying to wrap my head around, and aren't we all so lucky to be a part of this? Thankfully, the larger lioness there isn't really protracting its claws too far into the skull of the youngster. And there's a little paw for you, curious one. I know it's not Junior's paw, but you can see 2 of the 3 lobes on that back pad. The 3rd and lowest lobe is covered by a little piece of grass. And all cats will have those 3 lobes on their back pad, whereas dogs and hyena will only have 2 and are often angular. Nights ago, and sadly for them, they were booted off it by 1 lone male, either from the Birmingham Pride or Styx Pride, or Coalition rather. To 4 years of age. As a guess? Asleep. Although that little fly in his ear is bothering him. They will hang around you before deciding to continue their movements. It'll also be interesting to see which direction they choose to go in. Well, now you can see this youngster's getting really involved, giving a proper clean to the ear of the adults. Incredible. And the teeth. I certainly wouldn't be enjoying snuggling with this lion, because you can see, look at that, it's got a foot. Oh, no. Too good to be true. Speaking of which, I should probably snap off 1 or 2 photographs of this, so excuse me for a second. This is awesome. And back to relative peace and comfort. Now, as cute as they may appear here, it's important to remember that they only behave like this with their family members, not with us as humans, and certainly not with any other animals out here. And you can see how quickly things can get a little bit heated. Absolutely awesome. And now it looks like the youngsters moved across onto the other adults. Sherry in Ohio, welcome on board. And Sherry would like to know, what has happened to the lioness with the 3 cubs? She's still around. She's spending time to the south of Nkuhuma, and the cubs are also still fine and well. I believe that her partner, the other lioness that she moves with, could very well be mating with the Matimba males. So that's some interesting intel, and in 3 months' time there could be 3 more cubs joining that small pride. And wouldn't that be wonderful? I certainly am looking forward to even seeing the current 3 cubs again. I've only seen them on one occasion. It was the last day that I worked before I went on leave about 2.5 weeks ago, and they really are so adorable. But there's nothing to worry about. They are safe and sound for now. In the next few months will be critical. Cubs of that size are still very, very vulnerable. So it's important to try as best as you can to not become too attached to them, because young predators have got a very, very high mortality rate. So I will warn you about that in advance. They certainly haven't made it nearly close to a safer age, and from about 9 months to a year they start becoming safer. But up until that point, anything could happen to them at any given moment. So, looking around, it looks like the 3 lions we have been watching were the most active, and they seem to have also gone back to sleep now, so not looking too promising for them to get up in the near future.